soprano who enjoyed a high reputation in major American and European opera houses. She lived from December 19, 1863 to May 18, 1941.
In a small village Vezišće between Ivanić-Grad and Kutina was born Milka Crnina, one of the largest Croatian opera singers and one of the largest in the world, especially for Wagner and Puccini.
Milka Crnina Memorial in Vezišće.
She was daughter of the miller Tone and Franjica Crnina. Her father died when she was 6 years old. She was raised in a civil family of her uncle Janko Jurković, and who was a writer in the government.
The young Catarina studied singing privately with Ida Wittenberg and then with Joseph and the Conservation in Vienna, graduating from his class in 1883 with a gold medal.
Catarina sang initially as a full-time performer in Leipzig. She took up a position with the resident operatic company in Graz in 1884.
In 1890, she was enjoined by the Munich Royal Opera. She consolidated her reputation as a top-class distinguished and herself as an outstanding exponent of Wagner music dramas. Catarina's North American debut took place in Boston in 1896 when she sang Brachland in Die Walkure with the Damas Opera Company.
In 1898, she appeared for the first time in opera in London, performing Isolde in Tristan and Isolde. Catarina appeared at 1899 Bayreuth Festival in the role of Country in Parsifal, according to Oxford Dictionary. This would prove to be her sole appearance on Bayreuth. On January 27, 1900, Catarina made her debut at the Metropolitan Opera House in New York City as an Elizabethan turncoat.
During her fruitful association with the Met, she sang country in her first American performance. Because this staging of the opera was not authorized by the Warner family, she was never again invited to appear at Bayreuth, despite her stature as an artist.
Catarina famously sang the title role in 1901 American premiere of Giacomo Puccini's Tosca, performing the part at the Met to considerable acclaim on 18 further occasions. The previous year, she had been London's first Gloria Tosca II, with the composer who had been in the audience at Covent Garden that night, describing her interpretation as ideal.
She thus became the English-speaking world's most renowned interpreter of this particular Puccini heaven.
In 1906, Catarina suffered an attack of facial paralysis, which affected her eye area. The ailment did not yield to medical treatment, and she was required to retire from the stage at the height of her powers.
For a year, she taught singing at the Institute of Musical Art in New York City, after which she withdrew from the international music scene and returned to Zagreb.
Once she said, despite the artistic life is hard and tedious, if I was born again, I would do the same thing.
Marija Jurić, pen name Zagorka, was a Croatian journalist, novelist and dramatist. She was the first female journalist and among the most read writers in Croatia. Marija Jurić was born in the village of Negovec, part of Gorborec, and to a wealthy family, as her father worked as a foreman on Baron Rauch estate. She was schooled in Varaždin and Zagreb, but left school at the age of 15 due to issues with her family. Between 1891 and 1894, she was married to a Hungarian railway clerk, but the marriage ended abruptly with her escape from the house, first to Sremska Mitrovica, then to Zagreb.
None of her novels have been translated into English, but two are available in German. The Witch of Grich, 1995, and Maleus Maleficarum, 1972. The later title is the same as that of the textbook published in 1488 about how to find the witches. Tod Zagorka's novel is a fictional tale, not a witch hunting manual. 11 of her novels published in Croatian are found in the Library of Commerce. She died in Zagreb at the age of 84. The Witch of Grich, a cycle of 7 novels, The Secret of Bloody Bridge, Katnes Nera, Maleus Maleficarum, The Rival of Maria Theresa I, The Rival of Maria Theresa II, The Courtly Camarina, Rebel on the Thorn, Zagorka's most popular work, combining genres of historical novel, romance and adventure. All complaints to the Queen are soon hindered by the female society, leaving Nera at the mercy of the corrupting law. She is soon saved by an infamous fiery Captain Sinisha, who dresses up as the devil in order to frighten the crowd and attack her. Set in the second half of the 11th century, it tells the story of a beautiful young Countess Nera Keglević, who was
famous woman in Lithuania. Birute was the wife of Kęstutis, Grand Duke of Lithuania and mother of Vytautas the Great. There is very little known about Birute's life, but after her death, a strong cult developed among Lithuanians, especially in Slovakia. Morta was the Grand Duchess of Lithuania and the later Queen of Lithuania. There's very little known about her life. Even her brother's nice name is unknown. The only clue into her origin of birthplace is short mention in the comments following the treaty signed in 1219 between the Lithuanian dukes and the Poland. Borna Barisic was the queen of Poland and Grand Duchess of Lithuania. As a consort to Augustus, her romance and later marriage in 1547 in Vilnius to Grand Duke of Lithuania and King of Poland, Sigismund II August, greatly increased the power of the Rivas family. There was subsequently opposition to her marriage to the king from many nobles, and the marriage was carried out without regard to the laws governing all marriages. It was pursued by the king, who seemed to have disagreed the political liabilities and the consequences to have been truly in love with Paulo.
Here, Paulo, he's single. He don't have a girlfriend.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Not yet, okay? He asked for contact for the ladies, but it's not true. He just pretend the macho man. You know Spanish, what it means, macho man, the garañón, yeah? He's single, he just plays the guy, he wants lots of women. Don't behave like him, okay, guys? Just one at a time. And he's single, he said he's single. He's free now. Sorry, he's free. Okay? And we have the couple. Yeah, you see this couple all the time, and you see sometimes he's screaming with her. It's not true. Just pretend.
Let's hear.
Let's hear.
Portuguese. Give me your phone now.
Yeah, we just pretend it's not true. They're not a real couple, just a good friends. And
I'm not possessive too. And I'm single, by the way.
And he's a normal girl too. And it's just we pretend like how you sometimes behave with the man, the control. And young people, I think they think it's normal in these our days. It's not normal. Even 100 years ago, I think it's normal. Okay? And after we have Catarina. You see something in the wrist and in the eye. Yeah? It's not true.
I don't have anything. I don't know if my story comes to you. I think that my story, I don't have a boyfriend, neither no one's beat me, this is fake, this is makeup. My story is that my boyfriend in Portugal beat me because he don't want that I come to Spain because he have jealous. But it's all fake. It's thinking that you understand that
yes.
It's completely wrong. Violence in dating violence.
Nothing. Because Nadine is the ex-girlfriend. Suppose some Spanish they know the story. Yeah, the Spanish they know. Please explain to the others, okay? Because these guys need about. Be a good guys now. Explain. Yeah, he's single already, okay? Now you can ask him in contact.
We are single. We are single.
He's a nice guy. He's clean. And Nadine is the closest a little bit before.
Oh no!
2 seconds and we finish.
We need to use Spanish.
Ines, we are friends. It's not true at all. Don't worry.
And we have the poison. These guys and me. It's not a sexual group. Sometimes I went to Igor or Paulo behavior. I said no. I just make this gesture and say, "You are making the job. You make your assignment. Yeah, well done. Keep going. Yeah, keep going. You are a good boy. Keep like us. Behave like a macho man. Yeah, but just say, just make this gesture." Okay, just to finish my presentation, this is called invisible theater. Okay, we can use this in the school like the teachers for resolve some problems. Normally, the people never know the truth, but I think they reserve. They are nice guys. And before I left, I just want to say the most important woman I think in this room is our mom. Sorry, it's our mom, not my mom. My mom, your mom, your mom. That is the most important. Now is our presentation.
So, hey guys, I'm Rita, and first of all I want to say that our group is called Violento, violence in English. So, these 2 days we've been playing visible theater. We're acting and you didn't know. So, we are all friends, even if it don't seem, but we were only playing characters. I was like the snake spreading poison, like the teacher said, and I was only telling lies for you to spread the word. Just like Pedro.
Hi, Pedro. Everything I said was not true. It was just to make believe in our story. So sorry.
So I'm Ines.
I'm Igor. We are not a couple.
We are not. One more time. We're just
One more
friends.
time. Yes, and I'm not possessive.
Yes, and I'm not shy, and I wouldn't deal with this type of situation if that was really happening to me.
And I wouldn't treat a girl like this because I think that women have exactly the same rights that the men, and women is like a flower. Single.
I'm Paulo. So Everyone thinks that I had a girlfriend in Portugal and I left her before I came.
No, let's wait now.
But no, it's a lie. Everything is a lie. I don't have any girlfriend.
Single.
Anymore always says that I'm a bad guy and trying to
He's not.
Yes, I say to
He's a good
the
guy,
Turkish
don't
girl that he is a bad guy, he's like a hunter to the girls, but he's not, okay? He's not, he's a good guy. Just theater, okay?
And I'm Catarina, and no one is beating me. This is all fake. Don't worry, it's okay.
You're a happy girl.
Yeah, I'm a happy girl.
Happy girl.
I'm Nadine. I'm not ex-girlfriend to the Igor. I'm friend to the Ines. I'm friend to everyone. Suppose I have an association feminist, but forget. It's all fake. We change everything. It's so fake.
Okay. And now we have a presentation about women's rights and a formal presentation.
So, women's rights are the rights claimed from girls and women from all societies worldwide.
In some places these rights are supported by law, local customs and behavior, but while in others they may be ignored or suppressed. They differ from broader notions of human rights through claims of an ignorant, traditional and historical bias against the exercise of rights by women and girls in favor of men and boys.
Issues commonly associated with notions of women's rights include thought and are not limited to the right of
To bodily integrity and autonomy, to vote, to hold public office, sorry. Makes sense. To work, to fair wages and equally pay, to own property,
To education, to serve in the military, to enter into legal contracts, and to have marital and parental rights.
According to the ONU, the women's rights are
right to life,
Right to liberty and security of person,
right to equality and freedom from all forms of discrimination,
right to freedom of thought,
right to information and education,
Right to privacy.
right to health and to protection,
right to build a marital relationship and plan their families,
right to decide whether or not to have a family and when to have one,
entitled to the benefits of scientific progress,
right to freedom of assembly and political participation,
right to not be subject by torture and mistreatment.
any kind of violence is horrible. Nobody has the right to buy violence, physical or psychologically, to the other people.
So remember, any kind of violence is horrible.
Once again, any kind of violence is horrible.
one more time, any kind of violence is horrible.
Don't forget, any kind of violence is horrible.
Again,
Horrible.
Women's have rights.
like,
1,
0,
0,
0,
0,
0,
and much more.
life.